Hey y'all. What is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I wonder how many people are going to be on here. This energy is intense. I wanted to show you guys Sarah in the intense moment. It's intense out here right now. I talked to like 6 different people that were just feeling like these energy, like, anxious. A lot of people are feeling anxious right now. So I wanted to show you guys how I get down in the anxious. I connect. Hello, beautiful. I connect in the anxious. I just told my friend I gotta get off the phone. I gotta go connect. Mariette said I better come get the magazines. I know. So now you guys know who slangs me my magazines for my vision board. Marianne, Barbershop. The Barbershop. I love the Barbershop. It's been coming up for me. It's been coming up. The Barbershop been coming up. Has anyone's stuff been coming up? Like old stuff you used to do? I have a big message, right? So I'm going to give you guys the option. I got 12 people on here. Do you want my message or do you just want to kick shit today? Do you guys just want to talk? I have angel cards. We can talk. You guys can ask questions. But Marianne, that is my magazine dealer. She deals them to me for free. That's abundance. You know what I mean? When you give free magazines for your vision boards, that's abundance to me. Like, she calls me and she's like, yo, do you want these magazines? And I'm like, yes. And normally I hurry up and get there, but this moon been affecting me. So tell her, Chris, that the moon has had a little effect on me. That's all. I'm just chilling. I'm learning to chill. Normally I rush, and I get my stuff, but right now I just have to chill. That's been my message, man. Chill. I don't get it. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. So whenever you tell me chill, I'm like, I don't get it. But we gotta chill. People are crashing because they're not chilling. So people are crashing because they're not chilling. So if you feel the message that you need to chill, you need to chill. You need to chill. If that's not your typical personality, you need to chill. For real. I love you guys. I love you guys. Hello, Occult. Hello, Chris. Hi, John. Chris is laughing at me. Love your fucking pretty face, pussycat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. People are wild out here right now. That's another thing. People are so lit right now. But, like, either they're lit for, like, like in love, or they're like lit the other way and you're like, what just happened? What did you just say? It's going on. It is happening. Message. I'm very anxious. Talk, please. Yeah, this is happening. This anxiousness is happening. How do I fix it? Right? I stop. I close my eyes. I say fuck everybody else, and I breathe. And your breath is life. And you breathe up your nose and out your mouth. And it's so funny how many people try to like breathe right. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I don't know if I'm breathing right. What do you mean, man? You just gotta... People try not to make any sounds. You know, I work on people. I do energy work. And they try not to make any sounds. And they try to like be like real serious and still. And I'm like, you can let that out. They're like, how did you even know that was there? I feel everything. I feel everything. I feel everything. If you're messaging me, I feel you. If you're talking to me, I feel you. I got angels. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. So yeah, babe, just ground in. Ground in. Imagine big, fat, thick roots. Go in. I make mine sparkly. You can do it however you want, okay? You can do this however you want. I make them like diamonds, and they're just sparkling, and they go down into the earth, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and boom, till I feel like connected, right? And I just breathe. You have to start at the root. You have to just breathe up, breathe up. So like you have this energetic body that I talk about all the time, right? Breathe up it. You heal it. Breathe up it. You heal yourself. You heal yourself. You heal yourself. You all heal yourselves. That's what you do. When I talk to people, that's what we talk about. They want to know how to heal themselves. That's who I fuck with. That's who I talk to. That's who I'm magnetizing to me in my life. That's what I'm doing in my life. So I've been getting all kind of new friends. You know, you go ahead and post a picture of yourself on Facebook and you get like 375 friend requests from all these creepy ass dudes that are just like, hee. What the fuck? Love yourself. Love yourself. I throw it right back at them. Now I'm strong. See, I've been doing these videos for like 4 years and finally now I'm strong. And I try to look through them, but I don't got enough time for that. So I give you time, and then if you act up, I just get rid of you. I don't fuck with it, man. This ain't what it's about. Get a hold of yourself. If you are messaging me about any crazy shit, I ain't looking for nobody. I love my work. I love my life. If you have something you feel like you could collaborate on, then get at me. If you feel like we have something in common, come on, bring it. I love new friends. I love everybody I meet, but if you're coming at me with that crazy, grippy energy, I feel it. I feel it. So don't even really fuck with me. I'm not really that type of girl. I hope all is well. Yes, John. Message. Henny, I love you. Aw, shit. We got Mike on here. Ooh, I told you guys I got this new thing, right? I love it. Your personality is coming through the screen. Yeah, I'm getting better. So, you know, I'm super excited and I want to share this with you guys. Like, this work, this inner work, it takes time, man. So much time. Like, my nervous system got cleared out 13 years ago. And, like, it's been this, like, unfoldment of me since then, right? So like every day I learn something new about my own self, like my own self. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know you liked that. I didn't know you like to eat that. You know, I'll just get like this thing in my mind, like eat arugula. Like, what the fuck is arugula? I don't even know. So I'm at the store like, excuse me, do you have arugula? Cause that's what I don't know. I want arugula and beets. I don't know what's happening right now. Do you remember Adam's friend Scooter? Of course I do. Of course I do. Are you his sister? Oh, I love your guts, right? See, and that's how this stuff works. It works every moment. It works every interaction. It works every work you ever had, every relationship you ever had. I love collard greens. I love Brussels sprouts. Me too, you know? And when I first started getting energy work and clearing out my nervous system, the first thing that happened was I couldn't eat my food, right? And so, I don't know, like regular things that I used to eat with my family, like our little throwdowns we've been doing for our whole entire lives. I'm like barfing this shit out. Like, it just doesn't want to be in me. And then after I throw up, I just want like fruit and like vegetables and beets and arugula, right? I didn't know what was happening to me. So these changes in this vibration, it's real, guys. Like, it's really real. Like, the earth is vibrating different. So every single person, oh, you're his mom. I love it. So guys, listen, I'm a cheerleader for the divine. I do what I want. I learned today that I don't really do well with people telling me what to do. Like, I mean, I'm trying to get a little bit better of like receiving, like the listening part, but I really don't like when people tell me what to do. It's like a power trip. It's like an energetic power trip. And it's like, listen, I love you, right? But like, the more I get in my power, the more like when it is an ego trip, you're like, you catch it like quick and you're just like, I learned that. That was happening to me today, right? So all these things happen to you when you're spiritual, guys, right? So everyone's out here being spiritual, talking about like the way to be spiritual. The only way to be spiritual is to go inside yourself, to learn about yourself, your body on the inside, like, which leaves zero time to be worrying about somebody else. So if you're trying to call me and be worried about somebody else, I'm not on that shit. I'm talking about you, me, how we could collaborate. That's what I want, right? So guys, today is a really, really great day, right? I'm so excited because the masculine inside of us is kind of tired of the fight. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Like, do you feel tired of the fight? That's what I've been feeling like tired of the fight. Like, yes, I'm the best deliberate creator alive. Yes, I create dopeness in my life, right? But I feel like I like kind of have to fight for it. I feel like I have to like work so hard for it, right? Like, I put in a lot of time to be this person, right? And lately I just been feeling like I just want to surrender. Like, I don't know. It's like this feeling of like, I guess you could say like the fear of it is like weakness. Like you feel like you're weak, like you're like, you can't do it or something, you know, like there's always a polarity and a fear to an essence of something, right? But basically energy is weird, right? So that's why I always say ground in, ground in, ground in, because when you're working your energetic body, you want to be grounded into like the earth, the logic of it, right? But right now, what's happening is there's a lot of like necessary communications coming up, right? So we have these throat chakras, and I know that like probably for like the past 2 months, mine has been like trying to work something out. And like, I talk to you guys and you're like, oh my gosh, like I love how you speak and everything. And I always feel like I still like do these videos and everything and I don't get it out. Like the energy is so big and I'm trying to like make it like easy and like streamline it to you guys as easy as I can. What's dopeness, Sarah? Like, you know, cool. Like I love dopeness is like, yes, I make up words. I do what I want. But now, like, see, this is what is good about this time. So I know a lot of you guys are feeling like anxious and like like weird and shit. But like, when you start just speaking up, like, then it just gets easier and easier and easier. And a lot of times, like, when you're speaking up, it doesn't sound perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like this perfect thing, but you will have like rapid results each time that you speak your truth. So each time that we are out here speaking the truth about ourselves, we're opening things up in us and in other people. And right now is like a time for like rapid results from communications. So that could either be like in a good sense or a bad sense. So like, are you talking greatness in your life? Are you talking the doo-doo in your life? Because if you're talking the doo-doo in your life, guess what you're going to have? The doo-doo. I just shared an old video from like 4 years ago of happy attracts happy. You know, I have to wake up and clear all the same stuff you guys have to clear out. I have to clear out the news. I have to clear out the epidemics. I have to clear out what the state wants me to do. I have to clear out all these different things that are going on in my life. And I have to think happy, healthy, whole, fortunate. You know, I have to think these things into myself so I can feel them in my core, right? And this is what's happening. I love your cup. That's what you call a cup. I love you. So, you know, right now people are trying to be fair. It's like this we're holding on to, I'm trying to be fair, but like I feel this like pull and this inner urge in myself, right? So you're trying to be fair, but most of the time you're not being fair to yourself. You're trying to like be fair. When you're saying you're trying to be fair, you're trying to be fair to other people. You need to learn how to be fair for yourself, because that's what's going to balance you. Being fair for yourself is going to balance you. It's going to take away that ease, that anxious. It's going to balance that anxious out inside your chest. So, you know, when we need to communicate about things, right? It can make you really anxious, right? To say something that you know that maybe on the other end, it's going to be weird, you know, like either I have so many clients and so many people and so many friends, and they're all going through very similar things, and me myself, about communicating things. Like, so say you were helping someone and you got a better offer. So just saying like, hey, I got a better offer. I can't do this anymore. Like, we get to thinking like, oh my gosh, what's so-and-so going to do? And how's that going to work out? And how's that going to play out? And how's this going to affect this and this and this and this? But if we would bring it into ourselves, see, I get selfish in my time with connecting with God, because I'm bringing everything into myself to see, sort it out. What is it all for you? Because a lot of the anxiousness that you guys are feeling right now is like all this new stuff that's going on that's infiltrating, right? And I just block that off. Pew, pew, in the name of love. You know what I mean? I don't mess around. And I don't do it in this like holy way, right? I set it up like on my body. Like, your body is your everything. Like, so I don't need it on an altar. I don't need it on a shelf. I don't need it on, it's me. It's with me all the time. I set up my protection on me and my baby all the time, on my temple, around my house. This is what you need to learn, that you're more powerful than everybody ever told you. And it's your way. You're out here looking to do it someone else's way, and it's your way. It's inside of you, your way that you're supposed to go. So the anxiousness is if you have a way that you're supposed to go, but you're trying to get in where you fit in. None of us we didn't come here to fit in and conform and be the same and talk the same and look the same and act the same and all that stuff. We came to shine, to rock out. How we rock out, how we shine. What makes you feel sexy? What makes you enjoy life? What turns you on? What brings you out? What pushes you forward? What wakes you up? What makes you feel good when you eat it? Those are your things. I think you're amazing the way you do your live feed. I wish I had your confidence. I love you. You just get up here. I don't know. I mean, it took a lot of practice. I've been doing these now for 4 years, and I still get a little uneasy about it, right? But I'm not going to be able to be on here too long, so I might have to come back and give you guys the rest of this later, because it's a good message. But like, we're coming to like completions of things. So old things that weren't working out, like, we're needing to break that tie with them, right? And that can be like a really, that can feel like the doo-doo when you're breaking ties with old things, right? Because these things are linked deep, right? They're linked to your family. They're linked to the people that you love. They're linked to the things that you love, to all that stuff that you love deep in your heart. So we're just all trying to understand right now. We're all trying to understand what is happening. What is happening with these energies? What is happening with these pushes that I feel inside of me? Why do I feel like this? Why are these old things coming up and flashing in my face? Why am I thinking this and then attracting this? Why is the things that Sarah's saying making more and more sense to me, right? But guys, I want you to like reflect back on yourself. Like, reflect back on the last, 30, 60 days of yours, and just look and see what is coming up right now that's making you feel anxious that, 30, 60, 90 days ago, you were feeling it, but you didn't do anything about it. So like, this thing was coming up and you were feeling it and you were like, yeah, but 55 reasons why it's good, like that. And then now is the time where that same old anxiety is coming back up, and it's hitting you hard, and it feels like it's personal. It is. You got to go in though. Like, you got to go into you. You got to meditate. You got to sit with yourself. You got to ask. You got to see the signs that you're given. Like, I could tell you my signs all day, but they might be different than yours. Completely. This is going to sound funny, but it's a real question. Do you look at the doo-doo? Do you spend time analyzing the doo-doo? Do you spend as much time in the doo-doo as you need to feel what is it for you? What lesson is it for you? What is it showing you? Because basically we are here to feel good, right? But not a lot of people feel good, truth, right? So if you're watching me, a lot of people are in pain. A lot of people are feeling anxious. A lot of people are feeling hopeless. A lot of people are feeling crappy. And that's the doo-doo. And that's the doo-doo that is your special doo-doo. And so, yeah, like I talk to a lot of people about their doo-doo, but I talk solutions of the doo-doo. Like I will not sit in the fucking doo-doo for too long with anybody. It took me a while to be this strong in this. But guys, you guys are smart. And, you got to be assertive whenever you're learning about yourself. When you learn something and you find out something about yourself and people are used to you before you knew this thing about yourself and the new you now that you know this thing about yourself, you have to be assertive in who you are today. Your boundaries that you put up, the things that you set and learned about and roll, once you roll around in your own doo-doo and you come out to that new place, you are like, fuck you. You ain't moving me from this place because I sat with my shit. I sat in my shit. I cried. I begged. I asked. I didn't get it. I got anxious. I got scared. I took a bath. I took a shit. Whatever, right? You sat with it. So when somebody tries to come up and test you about who you used to be and who you are now, that conversation can be really different. Truth. Yeah, I'm done sitting in the doo-doo. Yeah, it's up to us to always think up. A lot of people are feeling tense. A lot of people are feeling like their truths are coming out very blunt, and that's okay. A lot of people are in their minds like quick thinking. So like, this thought comes and this thought comes and this thought comes and this thought comes. And a lot of people are doing that quick thinking thing. Like, oh shit, like, should I go here? Should I go here? Be still. Be still. We were taught that being still was being lazy. We were taught that being still was, not trying. The action that you need to take right now is you need to get to know how your spirit works for your human. How it works with your human to supercharge you as a human. Like last night, guys, I'm not even lying. I massaged from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 10:30 at night straight. I mean, yeah, they feed me good, right? They feed me good. They feed me raw fruits and vegetables, the finest cuts of meat or, fish or whatever, right? Everything I love. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of massage work, right? And so I came home and I caught myself like bitching to my friend a little bit, like, fuck, man, like my body hurts. Like when you get done massaging that long, like I want someone to drive me home. I want someone to carry me in my house. I want someone to tuck me in, wash my face, like take care of me because I'm tapped out, right? And so I caught myself bitching and feeling it, And so after I got done talking with them, I got off the phone and I sat with it for a little bit. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, this is up to you, girl. So either tomorrow you're going to wake up and feel like shit, or tomorrow you're going to wake up and feel the best you ever did. So I do this whole thing, affirmations, put love in it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my little love package to the universe, right? And I go to sleep. And I wake up today and guess how I feel? Great. Guys, we create this. We create how we feel inside of us. And I know a lot of people want to come at me and say, no, you don't. But like, yes, the fuck you do. Yeah, you do. Like, you're the creator of yourself in your life. So if you have bad relationships, that's your fault. If you have bad money, that's your fault. If you have bad sex, that's your fault. If you have bad talks, that's your fault. If you have bad friends, that's your fault. If you have bad guts, that's your fault. It's your fault. If you feel bad, it's your fault. And then boom, that takes away everything else. Now start doing the work. If you feel bad about anything, it's your fault. Take the blame, do the work. Go in, listen to the healing frequencies. 528, I turn them on all the time. You got to breathe. You got to call on your angels. You got to ask them to bring you calm. If you feel anxious, call on your angels. Ask them to bring you calm. Either they bring it in light or they bring it with their wings or whatever. Give the angels your fears. You don't need them. And giving them up is up to you too. That's another thing. It's up to you to be like, look, angels, come get this shit. I don't want it anymore. But you have to really be like, here. Because a lot of people say that they do that and then they still hold that with them. That's up to you. And people are like, what do you mean? It's you. It's you and you on your planet. But just ask for resolutions to the things that you feel anxious for. Ask to be shown a resolution for this thing that you're anxious for. And, you know, the ending might not be the best outcome that you and your human thought of. You know, like, yeah, we want to go out here and we want to ask for the highest good for all and everything like that, right? But the outcome might not look like the best for everyone when you're changing. And that's okay. And they're going to be okay. Like, just like you're okay, they're okay. I love the angels. I work with Archangel Michael every day. Me too, love. But you guys can work with whatever you want. You know, everybody has something that they work with, something that they connect with, something that they tune into. It's your thing. Like, I'm not saying because I work with the angels that you guys have to know the angels. I don't even know all the angels. I just know the ones that come to me and talk to me and work with me and help me to learn about me and learn what I'm supposed to be doing out here. You need to put you first. You need to put you first. You need to put you first. You need to love you first. You need to stick up for you first. You need to be there for you first. You need to be your lover. You need to be your friend. You need to be everything. Your mother, you know, every single thing. It's you. It's all about you. Right now, the energy is pushing us to speak up about who we are now and what we've been through, you know. So a lot of us have childhood wounds and they're deep. And they're coming up. And so give love. And if you can't give love, go put love into something you want to create and something you want to do. You don't have to worry about anyone else. You can go worry about yourself, right? But put love. Don't sit there and talk about it and all these things that we can't change. And like, I see all kind of people sharing all these things that they ain't about to do anything to change. Like, what's your creation? What do you love with your heart? What do you love to do? Hi, love. Ground in, guys. If something feels missing, ground in. You know, and sometimes things come back up and before you react to it, you have to back up and you have to step back and you have to look at it from a different place, right? So you just have to step back and you have to look at it, because a lot of completions have been lingering around. Like I told you guys to look back 30, 60, 90 days, right? You've been supposed to complete certain things and now they're coming back around. And obviously the old way that you tried to deal with it didn't work, because now they're coming back around. And so you have to deal with it a new way. You have to get new about it in you. And so how are you going to do that? Before you just reacted to it. Now sit back from it for a second and be like, you know what? I'm going to take a bath on this. I'm going to take myself out to eat on this. I'm going to go hang out with my friend on this. And then I'm going to revisit that whenever my vibration is in alignment, and watch it work out for you. Watch it work out for you. I'm telling you, watch it work out for you. So yeah, we're relating to old issues, new, right? It wants to be a different outcome. If it spirals back up to you, the outcome needs to change. The outcome needs to be different. Take pride in your work right now. So whatever your creations are, you know, energy work is weird. Creating is weird. It doesn't feel like a job or a title or strong enough or hard enough or whatever, but it's all work. Create something you're proud of. What inspires you? What inspires you? What pumps you up? You know, are you doing that? Or are you like wishing that you did that? Or, you know, are you speaking against it and you want it? You know, we are the all. You know, I don't come out here to say you are God because I'm, you know, some crazy like follower of any way. I found this in me, and that's why I'm just like, yo, like all this in me is in you too. For real. And I remember coming from a time where I did not feel very godly, and I did not feel very strong, and I did not feel very whole, and I did not feel very loved. And so I get it. And that's why I come out here. But what's happening is a lot of people out here are holding too tight to one thing, one person, one thing, one way, one career, one, you know, whatever they think they're supposed to be doing. If you feel like you've been like zoning in on something for so long and it's not working, you need to change your focus. Because if you keep pushing, it's just going to keep pushing that away, and that resistance is going to, if you just focus on something else, that totally eases up that resistance and that energy. Everything is polarity. So if you're coming at it, you're just pushing it away, like the magnet the other way, you know what I mean? And you're like, what the fuck, I really want this. What the fuck, I really want this. Why are you not paying attention to me? Why am I not the best deliberate creator right now? Get busy doing something else. Go to the backyard. Do something else. You have to flip it and you have to change it. Ask your angels to help you to see more of what it is, right? You're thinking it has to be this one way, and you're pinching yourself off. So there's more. And I know you guys don't believe that, but I'm telling you, you are a specialist in something. Like, something is your specialty. I'm telling you. I know this is tough, guys. I know this energy change, I know this vibration change is really, really tough. You know, eat fruit, drink extra water, meditate, get peaceful, knock the bullshit out of your life, quit fighting. If there's drama in your life, try to get rid of it. That's where these communications are going to come up. That's where it's going to feel touchy. You know what I mean? Be diligent about loving yourself. Be diligent about self-love. Be motivated about self-love. Go in for self-love. Go in for you. Make it about you. Make your mornings about you. Make your showers about you. Make your meals about you. Make your communications, make it about you. You know, if you are, you know, a lot of people right now are worried about their reputation. And that's what's coming up in this shift, is like, people have had this old reputation and now they feel different. And so what is that? And they feel like they've been fake to themselves. But you haven't been fake to yourself. You've been trying to learn about this. You've been trying to grow about this. You know, I've had a lot of times where my sits with myself are like, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be this motivational speaker and you say fuck. Like, what are you doing out here, Sarah? You know, it'll be like the stupidest thing. It'll be like after somebody was like, you shouldn't say fuck on your videos. And then I'm like rolling that energy around. Guys, finding this God in me has liberated me. I feel free. I feel free from whatever you guys think about me. I feel free from whatever my family thinks about me. I feel free from whatever my exes think about me. I feel free about what I can do, I can do. What I can't do, I can't do. I feel free about things that fell apart. I feel free about what's about to happen in my future. I want you to feel free. I want you to feel liberated. That only comes through self-love. Being graceful with yourself. That only comes through self-love. You can only do this with yourself. Ground in. Fuck yeah, you should. Yeah. It takes work, guys. You know, we're constantly going to be chopping at the block. You know, this spiritual work isn't like you come out, you put in a year, and then like you get a certificate. Yeah, fuck your certificate. Incorporate that into your daily life. I don't give a fuck about your certificate. I want to see how you get it, how you live. That's what I want to see. Get it how you live. You know, like right now I'm on this thing where like I don't have to be obsessive compulsive. So I have clothes over here that need folded, and I have dishes in my sink. And I never have clothes on my chair or dishes in my sink when I do a video. And my whole house has to be clean. Like, you guys could walk in here at any moment and see every single thing. And everyone's all over the world, right? But guys, we're feeling this. We're feeling all these feels in our heart. So a lot of people have been messaging me about heart palpitations and all kind of things like that, right? I want you to ground in. Ground your roots into the ground if you're feeling heart palpitations. This is energetic work, guys. It doesn't look like work. We're making intimate connections right now. That's what's happening. So the more intimate you get with yourself, the more self-love you give yourself, the more intimate you get with yourself. The more intimate you get with yourself, the more you start attracting more intimate relationships in your life. And intimate connections aren't all just sex partners. Intimate connections are like people that you can be like, yo, like, this is totally me right now. And they're like, I love you for who you are. Like, I love your guts. May said, I want to go see Sarah right now. I like her video. Oh, Meliana, I love you. Oh, and today's my nephew's birthday. He's double digits today. What a good day today is. But guys, what's happening with this masculine and feminine that I talk about that's inside both of us. So the masculine in all of us is really trying to be real with the feminine in all of us. And you guys know the women are pissed and the men are pissed and everyone's pissed. And everyone's hurt, and everyone been through some shit, and nobody wants to trust anybody, and what the fuck about this shit on the news, and what are we even here for, and what are we even trying to do out here, right? You guys know about this war between the masculine and the feminine inside yourself. Look at the relationships around you. You know about it. You know about it. You see it in your life. It's in everything. And, today I got some really great calls. That's why I love you guys. This is why I did this video. Because, I got these calls about, women standing up for themselves and men standing up for themselves. And I'm just like, oh, all the way around. And just seeing how that is affecting the relationships with their kids and their kids and then their kids' kids and whatever. That's how the energy of love works. That's how speaking your truth works, even if it comes out as fuck you in the name of love, right? You're clogging up my flow. I don't know what to do. I totally love you and I love that you're speaking all this, but right now I'm over here and I'm loving on me and they should love you when you're loving on that's how it works. You know what I mean? In this unconditional love, it's sometimes people have to stop off and do things for themselves too. 22. I love you guys. So guys, are you in joy? Because I know that my girlfriend connections are great. My connections with men have been great. My clients have been great. In my business, just all the way around with my baby. Do you feel joy in your connections or do you feel a fear of loss? Right? Because I remember what that feels like. Spirit reminded me today. When you're creating these relationships and you're in a fear of losing them, you're clinging to them. And then that makes them just want to be get the fuck away from me for a second. They don't even know why, but it's your cling that's making them click back, right? So you have to see, if people seem like they're clicking back from you, you have to see where is my internal frequency that all these people I love are clicking back from me. Immature love, immature love is a pain awakener. Immature love, when you come in and love is a powerful force. And so when you feel this powerful force and you don't get to pick the love, that's the thing. People think they get to pick the love. When something comes to you and you love it, that's the biggest resistance out here is people are I don't love that. I don't want that. I ain't that. You're pinching off the love. But, you have to know that when that's coming alive, it can feel painful, but it's to awaken you to love. It's to slowly come in to show you how good it really is. But love takes time. Hey, love. Our inner wounds manifest externally desperation, right? So you desperately need a partner. You desperately need help. You desperately need attention. You desperately need these things. That's what the inner wound will leave you feeling like, right? So that's why I feel free, because I did all kind of work on my inner wounds and I still have work to do. We're always chopping wood. We're always carrying the bucket, man, all the time. But I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work to be here where I am now, talking to you guys, working on people and the confidence in my energy work. For me to get really confident in my energy work took a long time. So you guys are trying to come out here and do your spiritual gifts and maybe people don't recognize you at first or see you at first or whatever. Keep practicing. Keep giving it time. I didn't just wake up one day and have all these clients and have this day and have this life that I have. It takes time to create your life. It takes time to figure out what you love, what hurt you, what was holding you back, what was that getting you off track. I'm finally going to see a trauma therapist I've been needing. I love you. I love you. The inner wounds, that's what it is trauma. Creates disease, dis-ease. I know. This is why I do this, because I love you guys, and I know this. You know what I mean? And trauma is a vibration. Fear is a vibration. You hold it deep in your cells. Memories trigger it. Did you guys ever, like, do you have a great friendship? Like, I'm thinking about one of my favorite friends right now, right? And how we met each other, and just how, you know, it was like all of a sudden, like, I was like doing something I loved, and out of the blue, here she comes and she messages me, right? And like, since the second that I met her, she has been like, I just love that I have her in my life. Like, I'm just so grateful. The things we can talk about, the things that I can share with her, the way that she knows me. Like, you know, a lot of you guys out here, you think you know me, right? But you don't. Not too many do. Unless you took the time to like really talk to me and get to know me, you do not know me. You could think you do, but you really don't. I'm so real. But I just love her. And it was like this spark. Like, as soon as I met her, it was just like this spark of like friendship. It was just so natural, and it wasn't planned. And that is friendship. And that's friendship with your girlfriends. That's friendship with your guy friends. That's, you know, it doesn't have to be a sexual relationship to be intimate. Like, I'm intimate with my best friend, and I don't mean we're over here doing all kind of nasty shit. I mean, like, when it's the real stuff that comes up, the real raw feelings, the excitement, the doo-doo, the whatever, we can come to each other, and either you're going to balance it this way, or you're going to balance it that way. And if you can't, you're just going to love it and smother with love, and who gives a fuck, right? Real is good. Yes. No, I don't have any of that or close. I've had one, but we drifted apart. I dream of that type of friendship. You create it, right? So like, I totally created my best friend. Like, I fucking totally created her in my life. And she created me too as her friend. And I love it. I know you, bitch. I know you, bitch, too. You do know me. Me and Wendy were all greased up one time. I had a tanning bed in my house, and we're all greased up, and we're naked, right? And we're using the tanning bed and talking shit. And one of us sat on the bar. My dad had a bar downstairs, and we flipped the bar stool, the top off of it. Everybody fell down. It was like this whole crazy naked, oily. You sure do know me, Wendy. I love you. That's just awesome. Hello, love. So guys, yeah, you know, self-love magnetizes these type of relationships into your life, right? So the more you love yourself, the more your friends love you. Like, when I tell you my best friend is dope, I mean, like, she'll just be like, I have something for you. And it's like a whole basket full of fruit. And I'm just like, I fucking love you. Like, I love your whole fucking soul. Like, anything I go through, she's like, here, there's a bracelet in there. There's a crystal. I love you. I got you. It's good. It's like everything that I need. And so that's how you know you create these friendships and these things in your life. That was Melissa. Oh, that was Melissa. But we were all in there. We were all a part of the sweaty, oily tanning bed crew. I have something for you. I love you. I fucking love you. Guys, you know, we're switching mind frames on like money. You know, how important is it for me to make money? Do I want to feel good when I'm making my money? Should I do this because I make a lot of money, but I don't feel good at making my money? You know, there's all these things churning up about that, right? There's all these things happening right now. As you learn and grow, changes are going to happen. You know, as you learn and grow and evolve, you're going to move from that company, or you're going to move from that relationship, or you're going to change the way you communicate. When you set up boundaries, you ain't fucking with that shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to change. You are going to be different. But intimacy is about connection. So I see a lot of people in the breakup and the split up and the change be like, I just want to be by myself. And I totally get it, and I totally honor it, and I love you for it, and you should, right? But connection is important. Like, my best friend is important to me. Like, not only for me, but my baby and our connection and the family that we have when we're together and we're hanging out, and the way that our, you know, us being friends attracts more in our, like, when you have good friends, you're attracting with your friends through your conversations. So, like, our conversations are out of this fucking galaxy. That's the things you want. You want to be able to talk about your third eye, your visions in your third eye with your best friends. You want to be able to talk about them. Like, they might not have the money to fund your project or whatever, but they can be like, yo, I can totally fucking see it. Like, I'll be there. We'll do this and this and this. We'll wear this and it'll be so fun, right? Get up and twerk until we get there. Are you twerking out right now or no? I did a little twerk out. Look at the emotional experiences you have around love outside of you. You know, this is a deep one, and this is going to affect a lot of people. And so obviously someone needs to hear this, but the emotional experiences, the feelings that you have about love outside of yourself are an indicator. It's a sign. So how do you feel about love outside of yourself? How do you interact with love in your girlfriendships, in your manships, in your relationships, in your business ships, in your family ships, you know, in all these places? How are you relating to the issue? Because that's the issue. How are you relating to the love in your life? You know, is it not healthy or is it healthy? You know, some people have a fine balance. Like, yeah, I'm pretty good, but like I have some shit that brews up. That's normal. You know what I mean? But if you're like, fuck this day every day, and you very rarely get like a time where you're like, I love this day, then you're off balance, right? So how we relate to the issue is the issue. Everybody has issues. Everybody has things come up. Everybody has doo-doo. Everybody has these things. But how are you relating to that? Are you connecting to it? Are you owning what someone's putting on you? Do you feel the power inside of yourself? Because what you are experiencing emotionally, like in your feelings around love and connection, means something. So do you feel like around love and connection you have a flow or you have a fight? It was funny that Spirit said this to me today, because I just said to one of my friends the other day that I used to flow a lot more. I felt like it, but you know, really it's just expansion, right? So I feel like now that I'm learning to relax as I sit back on my life, I'm like, okay, like I've been fighting like most of my life, and I don't mean like fighting like knocking you out, right? But like fighting to come, like show myself, like fighting to be who I am, fighting to have what I have, working so hard, trying so hard, giving more of myself than I could. This Wendy is Lady Grace. I love it. And I know that like when you connect to spirit, you know, it's supposed to take that fight out. And I think that that's a big thing about what the masculine is going through. The masculine in us all is like, you know, the masculine's so used to trying to take control and take the wheel. And so that's like the lower part of you, the action part, the part that's connected to the earth. And so the feminine part is like the dreamy visions part, right? And it's like finding that balance in the heart space so you can be dreamy and logical at the same time. So you can feel sturdy and stable in having time to create and time to live this life that you want to live. It's all about energetic body balance. It's all about how you feel in your energetic body. You know, and I know a lot of people don't understand what that is, but basically it's like we choose what we focus on. We choose who we bring in our lives. We choose the lessons that we came here to learn. We choose how we react to the issues. We choose how we go in on ourselves. We choose everything. Every single thing. We picked it. It's us. We chose it. And I love you guys. I love you because we're all connected. I'll pull a couple cards. I have to go get my baby. My little mama. She's about to be 5. Crazy, man. You know, and then you want to talk about self-love. I'm learning about self-love and all this stuff. And I'm raising a 5-year-old. Fuck. Trying to teach her how to love herself. Just to be, you have to be real. You have to be so real. I'm so tired, yo. This transition is so long and so deep. Yeah, Chas, I'm tired too, man. You know, and it's just like, you need to fucking chill. You know, I'm a hustler, so I press the gas, right? I press the gas on this shit. Like, I'm out here flying, but I'm learning to be still, and I'm tired, and I had to get tired to hit my wall. We don't have to rush it, guys. It's divine timing out here. You know, and that's the thing about slowing down. I think I was passing up my blessings. Skirt! I was like passing up my blessings. Like, what the hell is going on? Give us a card, angels. See, I love the angel cards because they're all good. I'm slowing down. Yeah, sis, I know. I said today right before I did my video, I was like, I'm not doing the dishes and I'm not folding that laundry, and I'm just going to get on here and do this video. And that was me slowing down. Oh, this one wants it. Shielding off. Definitely, guys, right now, you know, shield off, shield off, shield off, shield off. There is some things going on out here. There really is, you know. I don't feed it. I don't feed the funk. But I do shield off from it every day. I shield off from everything that's not love. You know, and I'm very specific when I talk to my angels in spirit. And I'm like, you know, shield me off, let only love come in. And any of that other bullshit, send it to them. Send it back. Send it on back now. You can send it on back. Oh, have compassion. Guys, a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff right now. A lot of people, everybody, all the people. So please have compassion. If you don't have compassion, please focus on yourself. Please, you know, go in with yourself. I get it that some of these situations out here are hard to have compassion for. And if you can't find compassion for that person in that moment right then, give compassion to yourself for not being able to find it. Share your wisdom, guys. A lot of things are coming up, man. A lot of our gifts are coming up, and they all make sense in some way. There's all kind of ways that you know, we're creating this, and, you know, as we're creating, a lot of things are changing. And so just by simple conversations like this, just by the simple connections that I've been making, I know I've been making changes in the world. So just share that throat chakra, use it for the good, you know, share the love in your life. Like, yo, last night I was sitting by myself and this like orange ball came to me, and I don't know what that means, you know. I don't know, guys. I don't know anything. Like, I hear about the Pleiadians and I resonate with the messages. I've never seen a Pleiadian. Now I'm starting to just finally be able to see my angels again, and I didn't see them for a long time. I only just felt them. So, you know, as these things come up, these spiritual things, they're weird sometimes. So, you know, share them. Find somebody weird like me that you can come and be like, yo, like this weird thing. What do you think? You know what I mean? Pray. I pray every day, guys. Every day. I really do. I pray every day. I pray for my whole family, my base, everybody around me, my neighborhood, the women, the men, you know, people that hurt me, people that are in pain, people that I see on here in pain, the babies, the earth, everything that's supposed to happen for the highest good for all, unconditional love. You know, I've really been getting good at praying, actually, you know, because I've been getting just simpler about it. I used to try to be real specific and be so sad that I'd be like, not answered or something, right? And I learned that I was like praying amiss. I was like trying to make my human, make it be something that it wasn't supposed to be, which was exactly my message today. And so a lot of us are praying for things that aren't really of our highest good. And because we're trying to be fair, we don't realize that. Mother Mary, I just love her. Unconditional love in the babies, guys. you know, you guys know these babies mean the world to me. Fill your babies up. Ask Mother Mary, if you're a mother or parent, ask Mother Mary to come to you and help you to raise your baby in unconditional love. You know, raising our babies right now, we're up against a lot raising these littles. You know, when you're ascending and you're in this different place, you're raising your littles very different than the past, right? And so you can come up against a bunch of opposing forces. And when you come up against those forces, call on Mother Mary. Call on her. If you're worked up and anxious about your kids and these shots and these school systems and all this stuff, ask Mother Mary to come and put her wings on you and help to guide you and show you where to go and how to make the decision. You know, who do you think helps me? Everyone's like, oh, Sarah, you really are such a strong mom. And I'm like, these angels help me, guys. Nature. Yeah, and I feel like it's really going to help that masculine side of you too, the nature, you know, to get like free up this voice space and and ground in and feel the mother's love. You know, it's like I was talking to someone yesterday, I think, and it was like about the mother's love and how, you know, because we were in such a low vibration, and the mothers, you know, they didn't have self-love. So that's what we learned. We learned to watch mothers who didn't have self-love and didn't have the control and the power that we're seeing in women today. And so, you know, that hurt a lot of us as men and women. And it wasn't your mom's fault. Trust me, she wishes she could have been stronger. She couldn't, though. And, you know, unconditional love is like, I get it, you couldn't be stronger. I get it that the vibration was low. Sarah told me that and some weird shit. Allow love. You know, because everybody went through this pain that they've went through, they don't allow love into their lives. You know, and that's why I say attract happy by being happy inside yourself. You know, it's easier to allow love when you learn how to love yourself. I know what we've been through has been hard, but if you don't allow love, you won't have love. I'm guilty. I was just talking to a friend the other day. My dad called me out the other day, and I said, I never have really allowed anyone to love me. I never did. You know, it is about coming together, and I never let anyone love me. And so if you've ever been in my life and I didn't let you love me, I'm sorry. I've been fucked up. See, that's what it is, right? So that's that masculine communication piece. It's just like noticing that you've done that and being like, shit, I did that for my whole life, and now I'm going to work on that. And I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I notice it and I'm aware of it. And so, boom, as soon as you're aware of it, I'm like, yes. Friendships are important, guys. I was just telling you guys about my best friend. You know, being my best friend helps me get out into nature, helps me to allow love, different. You are understood. A lot of you guys don't feel understood, you know, because you're keeping to yourself. Full of fear, attracting fear. Manifesting more of that shit. Watching the news. Paying attention to what everyone's doing on Facebook. Not worrying about yourself. Worry about yourself. And you'll find out you're understood. Self-care. So big. You know, and you can do whatever you want. We've been doing twerkouts. We've been doing twerkouts. You know, drink more water. Take more walks. Self-care. Have more enlightening conversations. Cut out the doo-doo conversations. If you can cut out like one person that makes you feel like doo-doo a month or something. You know, amp that up. Love on yourself. Guys, I love you because we're all connected, man. This energy is really coming up. So give love, give love, give love. And if you don't have any love to give, go give yourself some love. If you have some big things coming up, you know, how you speak, what you think, speak, and do, you're creating that in your life. We're planting seeds. We're planting the seeds. We plant all the seeds to things we get in our lives. And it's okay to fuck up. And you can rip it out and start over. But it's just becoming aware that you're the creator of your experience, that it's you and you on your planet. I love you guys because we're all connected. Oh, Wendy. All right, guys. I love you because we're all connected. I'm about to go get these girls. We'll see if it's nice enough. Maybe we'll go outside. I don't like to be cold. I put my feet in the sand and put on the 528 and boil a pot of water. It's all about loving you. And then, you know, you get these ways that you love yourself. And then you're like, oh my gosh, when I meet someone, they're going to be like, she's so weird for the way she loves herself. I love you too. I love you too, guys. You know, I'm doing a lot of fun stuff out here. I'm getting ready to start putting a team together. So I'm not taking everyone on my team, but maybe I'm not thinking about someone on my team. So if you have something that goes into like my message or this resonates with you, message me. Let me know, you know, what you're thinking or whatever. I'm getting ready to make some collaborations out here. I love you guys. You know, I'm excited for the shifts. You know, when I know that there's a lot of bad, I know that people are healing. I know that there are a lot of people in the hospital. I know that there are a lot of things that seem like they're falling apart. I know there's a lot of chaos. I know there's a lot of fear and anxiety ripping through everyone. But I also know at the same time, there's a lot of really good shit. There's a lot of people really making a change, really making a difference just by being that. You know, and that's the only way we make a difference out here, guys. We have to be what we wish to see. Be the change you wish to see, right? You have to. You have to like embody your passion. Bring your mind, body, and soul together and use that for the good. You know? I don't know. This energy stuff is complicated. It's hard to talk about sometimes. But I love you guys. I really do. I know it's hard. I know some people just watch me from the back. That's okay. Yes, I'm definitely Team Sarah. Yeah, girl. Message me. I'm ready to collab. I love you guys because we're all connected. I hope everybody has a happy hump day. Happy hump day. One love.